KSMO.
Well, to Tiger Talk, Stan Stevens, Coach Brian Carney, Coach Salem Tigers matched up with the Steelville Cardinals. Cardinals really pressed the Tigers, created a lot of turnovers, and took advantage of a lot of those turnovers. I think I had them scoring off 88% of the turnovers. Coach, that's hard to come back from.
Oh, yeah. Anytime a team gets rolling, you're turning the ball over and they're shooting layups. Of course, they should shoot a high percentage of layups. And, it's tough to win a ball game like that.
Landon May was really probably the leader out there for the Steelville Cardinals. I had him for 8 steals by himself. And, he was really watching the guys. And, of course, we were talking a little bit before we came on the air. Once one guy gets going like that, then everybody else in the other team starts to feel it. And then it becomes just like a big landslide on you.
That's exactly right. Just like you and I were talking before we got on the air, when one guy starts playing with confidence, then somebody else starts playing with confidence. Pretty soon the whole team's playing with confidence, and it's tough to win.
And then the Tigers had a blow when Gunnar Conkle came down, kind of twisted his ankle up, and that he's such a leader on the team. It kind of took a little bit of the wind out of sails, didn't it?
Yep. Gunnar went down fairly early in the second quarter, didn't play the rest of the game. Tweaked his ankle a little bit. We had him on the sideline with ice. But Gunnar's, everybody knows he's the guy that makes it go for us. Part of the time, he's our leading scorer, handles the basketball for us about 80% of the time. Tough to overcome that in a game where they want to press you up and down the floor and make you run. You need that guy out there.
So tonight we take on the Licking Wildcats. It's the Cat Classic. It's here in Salem. It's homecoming, and a lot of different things going on tonight, Coach. It's a team we just saw a week ago, and we know exactly what Licking's going to do, don't we?
That's exactly right. That's going to be the fastest game we play all year. It's going to be one of the best environments we play in, being as it's the Big Cat Classic. Licking always travels well when they come here, and being homecoming, there will be a lot of people there. If our kids can't get jacked up about this, then I don't know what kind of environment they need to play in to get jacked up. But I can promise you we're ready to play. And
it's familiarity when you know what Cole Wallace is going to do, when you know what the Bartling boy is going to do, when you know what Austin Stevens is going to do. Once you've seen them a few times, and some of these guys have played now against these guys for a couple of years, Coach, they know this team pretty well.
That's exactly right. We just played them last Friday. They were missing a player or two. We were missing a player or two. So there's going to be a few little question marks there. But for the most part, we know exactly what they're going to try to do every single trip down the floor. And, we just got to make some adjustments and be ready to go win the ballgame.
And the Tigers are going to need contributions from a lot of guys tonight. You got Colin Haven out with that hand problem. Gunner's a little beat up, but he might get some time in. And you never know. You're going to need a lot of scoring from supplemental players, aren't you?
Well, it's one of those things where, next man up type situation. Mm-hmm. Everybody's got to be ready when their number's called. And, in practice yesterday, we practiced without Gunner on purpose to make sure that we were ready. Everybody knew their role. And, everybody should be ready whenever their number's called. So we'll see what happens.
All right, Coach, the best of luck tonight in the Cat Classic. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, sir.
Stay tuned. Tiger basketball. It's next.
And that has been Tiger Talk on 1340 KSMO with head boys basketball coach Brian Carty. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger boys basketball comes your way next.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Do-it-right deals are now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Valvoline Max Life Oil, 5 quarts and a microguard filter for $30.99. Superstart 8-gauge 12-foot booster cables at $26.99 and a 75-piece specialty bed set for $14.99. K&H Auto Supply in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
It's time for Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media. Brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Carroll Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Flying W Store and Camping LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Dent County Rental, and Wilson Mortuary. And now, Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
And we welcome you to the Salem High School Gymnasium. Stan Stevens with you here on homecoming night between the Salem Tigers and the Licking Wildcats. Not only homecoming night, but it's the Cat Classic between these two teams. Earlier this week, the Lady Tigers lost on Tuesday at Licking to the Lady Cats. And so the boys are going to try and need a little retribution here against the Licking Wildcats, who last week on Friday in the consolation bracket of the St. James tournament beat Salem 79-69. Salem got to a really good start in that game, just kind of ran out of gas, and Licking got hot. And then, well, basically the second, third quarter, Tigers battled back in the fourth, but fell a little bit short, and so lost that game 79-69. Salem Tigers are going to be without a couple of guys tonight. Brandon Hanger and Caden Gately are out of the lineup tonight, so Gunnar Cockle is going to be in the lineup and will get the start, though he does have a little bit of a sore ankle, but he'll be in there. And so the Tigers will be a little bit shorthanded with a couple of guys that have been playing some varsity minutes. So tonight, starting for the Licking Wildcats, they'll have their guard, Cole Wallace, out there. He did a lot of damage to the Salem Tigers last Friday, just really kind of running the floor for the Licking Wildcats, and what a good guard does do. Austin James, he'll be starting out tonight. Austin is a sophomore, 5'10", while Cole Wallace, a junior, at 5'8". Then we start getting a little bit bigger with J.B. Huff. He is a 6'4" senior. He will be in the starting lineup along with Keaton Cook. Keaton comes in at 6 feet. He's just a sophomore. And then Chris Bartling, the senior, that got 25 points against Salem last Friday night. And Chris comes in at 6'3". Licking is in their orange uniforms. They have the black trim and the black belt and black numbers trimmed in white. It's a full gymnasium, and you can hear it here in Salem. And it's about half and half, Licking fans and Salem fans, as Trey Richter will get the start for the Salem Tigers. Trey, just a sophomore. He's been nursing a bit of a bad knee, so hopefully he can continue to prosper. Bryson May will get the start. He also is a sophomore for the Salem Tigers, so a very young team. Easton May, a junior. He gets the start tonight for the Salem Tigers, and Easton had a fine game last time against Steelville, getting 10 points. Gunnar Conkle, who got 30 last week against Licking, he is in the starting lineup. Gunnar coming in as a junior, and Levi Smith gets the start. He's been coming back from his COVID bout and gets in the starting lineup tonight. The Stone Lone senior starting tonight for the Salem Tigers. Salem still looking for that first win of the year at 0-13, and they take on a very good Licking Wildcat team. Tigers will have their hands full tonight in the Town and Country Bank Cat Classic. Glad to have you with us right here on KSMO Media. Whether you're streaming with us on the Facebook stream page or on YouTube or on Twitch or just listening on the radio, we hope you enjoy the game tonight. By the way, in the homecoming court and activities earlier, Faith LaJoy was crowned the homecoming queen tonight in between the JV and the varsity game. Congratulations to Faith. The tip goes Licking's way. It goes back to J.B. Huff. Off to Bartling. Bartling trying to take it to the middle of the floor. Stops, hands it off to Cole Wallace. Wallace guarded there by Richter. Goes back to Bartling. Bartling out near center court. Guarded there by Smith. Bartling trying to take it in. Can't. Stops, kicks it back out on side to Huff. J.B. Huff. Left side pass to Cook. Back on top, Wallace. Pass over to Bartling. Bartling trying to go baseline. Does. Trying to flip it inside. Does. Putting off the glass and missing that shot was J.B. Huff, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Huff at 6'4". Tigers do not have a tall lineup in there tonight, as Gately, the tallest Salem Tiger player at 6'4", he's out of the lineup tonight. So the foul is called on Bryson May. First foul of the game, and the free throw is no good. That game, Licking last week stayed in the game by hitting free throw after free throw after free throw. 10 straight in that first quarter, and they've already missed the first one by Huff. Second one also no good, but brought down by Bartling. Bartling kicks it outside to Wallace. Cole Wallace to the paint, kicks it right side. A three-pointer up and off the iron, no good, and brought down by Trey Richter. Shot there by Keaton Cook. Gunnar Congo flips it over to Levi Smith. Smith in the offensive zone, almost lost it, gets it back to Gunnar Congo. Congo in the corner for Richter, but he throws it out of bounds. Trey was up the aisle a bit on that right wing. Gunnar threw it to the corner, and the ball eluded Trey. Turnover number 1 for the Salem Tigers as Wallace brings it up. 1 minute into this game, no score. Bartling has it. Bartling lost the ball as it was knocked out of his hands by Levi Smith. They're talking about this one. Don't know if Smith actually hit it out of bounds or not. They are saying Licking ball. Coach Carty feels it was Salem player. So Levi Smith's going to have to check out. He's got a little bit of blood around the mouth. I can see that. He's going to have to come out of the game. So they need to get that blood to stop. Hayden Sanders will come in. So the Licking player hit Levi in the mouth. No call on that. So he's going to try and get it to stop. In the meantime, Sanders checks in for the Salem Tigers. James gets it in. Down low to Wallace. Wallace waits. The shot up and good. Count the bucket and the foul on Easton May. Wallace cut that baseline. Easton tried to get on top of him. Was a little bit late and draws the foul. Wallace goes to the line. He will get the additional shot here. And it's high off the iron. Pinballs around, but it finds its way through. Sanders gets it in to Congo, back to Sanders. Now to Richter, back to Gunnar Congo. Sanders, the Salem moves around, ball around without ever putting it on the floor. Now to Richter for a three, it's way too hard. Brought down the backside by Keaton Cook. Quickly the other way, down to Huff, lays it up, will not fall, gets his own rebound, turns, puts it up and in. J.B. Huff ran past the basket, came back, got his own rebound. It's 5-0 Licking. Pass in the middle of the floor by Richter, and Bryson May and Bartling battle for it. Possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers as Sanders almost gave that ball away. 6:17 to go. We're in the first quarter, 5-0 Wildcats. Sanders gets it in, and it's going to get loose on the floor, stolen away by Licking. Underneath the basket to Wallace, and he scores. Tigers with a careless turnover, and Licking takes advantage of it, make it 7-0. Coach Carty calls a timeout, and with 6:10 remaining in the first quarter, it's Licking 7 and the Salem Tigers nothing. Back at 30 seconds, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best health care one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Back to play. Salem Tigers inbound it. Here's Bryson May. All the way to the hole. Scoops it up and in. Nice move by Bryson between two Wildcats as Cook brings it down. To Wallace. Outside to Bartling in the left corner. Austin James. James guarded by Congo, going baseline underneath the basket, trying to feed it in, loose on the floor, and still loose, finally taken by Bartling. Now to Wallace, to James, open for the three. He's just missed, brought down by Sanders. Good play by Sanders to grab that one. And then a foul's going to be called on Bartling. After the Sanders rebound, flipping it off to Trey Richter, Bartling gets his first foul. 7-2, Licking with the lead. Trey Richter has it. The ball tipped, brought down by May. Back to Sanders. Sanders over the timeline to Richter in the middle to Bryson May. Outside Conkle. Conkle to the paint. Kicks it outside to Richter for the three. Short. Comes off the front of the rim, down in the hands of Huff. And then Easton May is going to get his second foul. J.B. Huff bringing down that rebound. And then Easton May gets his second. He'll have to come out of the ball game as Ethan Wilson-Weber will check in. 7-2 as Wallace will bring it up. Half-court defense by Salem. Over to Bartling. Man-to-man coverage. Goes into corner to James. James on the left side. Reels toward the basket. Shoots and scores. Austin James allowed to come out of corner. Found the position about 11 feet from the basket and buried it. Here's Conkle in the offensive zone to May. Bryson May in the corner to Sanders. Back to May. 9-2 Licking. May trying to get away from James. Goes right side to Richter. Back across the floor to Sanders. Sanders from three, doesn't shoot it, and then turns the ball over. Stolen by Bartling. Bartling down against Conkle, lays it in. Third turnover by the Salem Tigers. Second one that Licking has scored off of. It's 11-2. Sanders in the middle of the floor. Bryson May lost it. Back they come again, the Wildcats. And Wallace lost the ball as he had that ball stripped from him, but it'll be Licking ball out of bounds. Carter Sullins will check in, along with Connor McLeod. And also Austin Stevens. Short jumper on the inbound to McLeod. He scores to make it 13-2. Levi Smith now back in the game after getting the blood around his mouth taken care of, as Bryson May has it. May, again, almost turning it over, but a kickball called against Carter Sullins. Tigers with 4 turnovers, and Licking has 3 steals. They've scored off all 3 of their steals. They lead it by 11 here early on in this game. Conkle trying to get away from Sullins. Outside to Sanders, way too short. Comes underneath to Richter. Back to Sanders, and Sanders shot no good. Blocked there, but a foul called on the Wildcats. 3:47 to go. We're in the first quarter. Hayden Sanders will go to the line as the foul is called on Keaton Cook. 13-2 the score. First free throws of the night for the Salem Tigers, and Hayden misses. That one hit the rim, bounded away. Next one is good. And quickly down, Sullins goes in the corner to Cook. Out on top, getting it back to Stevens. Stevens back to Sullins. Sullins driving down, bounce pass underneath. Between the legs of Gunnar Conkle. He had it trapped underneath his legs as he went down. It'll belong to the Licking Wildcats on the possession arrow. 13-3 the score. Sullins to inbound it quickly into McLeod. McLeod getting it outside to Stevens, back to Carter Sullins. Now to James. James to Sullins, open for the three, didn't take it. Now trying to get inside, stolen by Conkle. Gunner with Richter all the way down, and foul called on Carter Sullins, and Conkle will go to the line. Gunner leaned into him, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot too. Carter Sullins, his first foul, third on the Licking Wildcats. I mentioned Gunner had 30 last week against this same team. Gets his first. Conkle's next free throw is good. And May will come in for Richter. Walking it up, Carter Sullen. Salem stays in that half-court defense. And then a foul called on the Licking Wildcats, an offensive foul on McLeod. Connor McLeod and Ethan Wilson Weber were battling, and that's the first turnover by the Wildcats. Nicky Hood checks in for Austin James as Conkle gets the pass on the inbound back to Sanders. Sanders over to Levi Smith. Back to Sanders. Sanders to Bryson May. May tied up their double team, runs into trouble, needs some help, flips it back to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle going in the corner to Sanders. Sanders out on top to Smith between the circles. Levi resets the play. Levi trying to dance in, does jump shot no good. He and Sanders battle for it. Levi trying to kick it out, and it goes off the arm or leg of Connor McLeod. It'll stay with the Salem Tigers. He had both Smith and Sanders trying to pull that same rebound down. Gunnar Conkle inbounded over to Levi Smith, and he walked to the ball. Five turnovers now for the Salem Tigers. 2:35 to go. Salem within 8, 13-5. As Sullins has it. Sullins left side pass to Cook for the three. It's no good, but he is fouled there by Sanders, and he'll shoot three. Hayden Sanders went right over top of him. And the shot offline. Keaton Cook will go to the line. He'll shoot three. So Cook to the line for 3 free throws. The first one's no good. .229 left to go first quarter. Second one is good. Huff back in the game. Wallace back in the game. Bartling back in the game. And Cook's third free throw is good. 15-5 to score here in the first quarter. Inbound comes to Smith. Back to Sanders. Now to Gunnar Conkle. Back to Sanders. Sanders. Bounce pass to Levi. Over the timeline to Bryson May. Trying to go baseline, and he is fouled there. No basket. Foul on the floor. I believe to Nicky Hood. That'll be his first foul. Fifth team foul on the Wildcats. Conkle trying to get it in, flips it outside. Getting it there, Sanders. Hayden over to Bryson May, guarded by Hood. Man-to-man coverage right now by the Wildcats. May all the way down, off the glass and in. 15-7 our score. Wallace the other way. Quick pass out to Hood for the three-pointer. It's off the rim, no good. Gunnar Conkle has it. Gunnar trying to get away from Bartling. May lost the ball, stolen away by the Wildcats. Bartling comes down, misses it. Wallace underneath is tied up, and he'll be fouled. So Cole Wallace will go to the line after yet another Tiger turnover. Fifth steal now for Licking. And Wallace's free throw is no good. 15-7 our score, 1:43 to go, first quarter. Next one by Cole Wallace on the way, and this one is also no good. And taken down by the Wildcats. Inbound comes to Conkle. Again, Licking with pressure in the forecourt. Now over to May, and he is pushed there. And I believe that's going to be on Bartling. That would be his second. But it could be on James. So Austin James will pick up that foul. Salem will be in the bonus the rest of the first half, as that was the 16th foul on the Wildcats. 15-7 our score. Conkle against Bartling in the corner to Smith. Levi getting double teamed now. Trying to fire in the middle, does to Bryson May. Kicks it outside to Conkle, open for the three. Rimmed out, no good. Bartling brings it down, and then a foul called on the Wildcats as Conkle came away with the ball. Should say a foul called on Gunnar Conkle, 6-team foul. Down low, here's Huff, lays it up and in. As Wallace drove the line, gave it off to J.B. Huff, and it's 17-7. Conkle got the steal, but he had to foul to do so. Under a minute to go now in this first quarter. Here's May all the way down, lays it up, misses. Conkle with a rebound, puts it up and in. 17-9, 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Cole Wallace over to Bartling. Out on top to Hood, to Huff, to James for the three, and it's good. Austin James hits the three, and it's 20-9. May over the timeline, bounce pass to Smith right between his legs. Unforced turnovers in this game, 4 of them already for Salem. And Licking has really taken advantage of it as Bartling travels with the ball. That's the third turnover by the Wildcats. 20-9, Wildcats taking advantage of those Tiger turnovers to get an extended lead here. As Smith will bring it across the timeline. Levi to the middle of the floor, 7 seconds left, all the way down, can't lay it in. Hit the bottom of the rim, Bartling brings down the rebound. Long pass to James, he does lay it in. Right before the buzzer, James beats the buzzer with the lay-in, and it's 22-9 after 1 quarter of play in favor of the Wildcats. We'll come back in a minute with the second quarter of action. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Back to play to start the second quarter. Salem has it on the inbound. Here's May. Outside to Richter. Richter down low to Ethan Wilson-Weber. Out on top to May. Easton from 10, the jumper will not go. Brought down by Austin Stevens. He hands that off to Sullins. Right side pass to Stevens. Out on top, there's Richards. Back to Sullins to Richards to Stevens. And the ball knocked out of his hands by Easton May. Ball goes into the Tiger bench area, and it will be Keaton Cook to inbound it. Cook fires it down in the corner. Waiting for it there is Stevens. Stevens goes all the way around, gets a charge going over top of Ethan Wilson-Weber. Stevens gets his first foul. Again, four-court pressure by the Licking Wildcats as May gets it back to Hayden Sanders. Sanders back to May. In the middle of the floor to Bryson May. Ball loose, stolen away by Licking. Back they come again. Now Cook, a long three off the rim, no good. Hayden Sanders brings it down. Did not score off that turnover. Tigers get away with that one. 22-9 our score with Licking on the board ahead of the Tigers. Long pass to Sanders. Down low to Wilson-Weber. Off the glass and in. Ethan gets his first points of the night. Down low. Stevens a three. Too hard. Brought down by Sanders on the backside. Hayden with 3 rebounds as May has it. Over it goes to Richter. Richter pass in the corner. Sanders guarded there by Cook. Goes down underneath to May. Out to Richter on the baseline. Back to May. May out on top to Ethan Wilson-Weber. Lost it, kicks it out to Sanders. Sanders trying to dance his way in. Down to Wilson-Weber. Lays it up and in. Salem back to within 9. Long pass the other way to Stevens. Going back to Cade Richards. Richards down low, his 7-footer trying to bank it in. No good. Stevens with Sanders with another rebound. Off to Easton May. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 22-13 Wildcats. And now Bryson May will travel with the ball. Trying to come out of the zone. He didn't get any help. Nobody came back to help him. 2 Wildcats in front of him, and a little indecision by Bryson cost him the ball. Turning it over. Tigers within 9. So the pass comes across to Bartling. Getting in the corner there is James. James back to Bartling underneath all alone. He scores. Levi Smith left his man, and Bartling's the one that got it and laid it home easy. Good passing by the Licking Wildcats, so a little give and go there. Here's Bryson May in the offensive zone. May trying to dance his way in, scoops it up high, and it goes in. May with a good play and then really flipped it up high. The other way, it's the Wildcats coming right back, and Keaton Cook with a nice jump shot, fading away from the baseline. 26-15. The orange-clad Wildcats of Licking here in the Cat Classic. Here's Richter over to Sanders. Sanders on top to May. May. Spins, turns outside to Levi Smith. Going baseline, Levi all the way down. Can't get the shot up. Brought down underneath by Huff. Back comes Licking. Here's Wallace all the way down. This jumper no good, but travel called on Wallace. Turned to his side and kind of sidestepped. Gets called for the travel. 26-15. Licking with an 11-point lead as May comes out. Sanders trying to get into Levi Smith. He does. Levi underneath to May. Trying to flip it up. No good, but Gunnar Conkle's there with a rebound, and he puts it back in. Wallace again all the way down. Stolen away by Easton May. Second steal for the Salem Tigers. Down by 9. 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Conkle flips it, goes to Smith in the corner. Smith to Easton May on the baseline. Easton turns, spins, goes for the shot, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Foul on J.B. Huff, his first. Easton May to the stripe. Salem down by 9, 4:22 to go. The free throw is no good, brought down by Bartling. Tigers got to hit those free throws here. Wallace outside, underneath the Huff, turnaround spin jumper, no good. Fouled there by Levi Smith, and Huff to the line to shoot 2. Levi gets his first foul. Or sorry, his second foul, excuse me. Huff to the line. He missed his free throws in the first quarter. And this one is no good. Wilson-Weber back in for Levi Smith. 4:14 remains in the half. 26-17. The Wildcats with that 9-point lead. Huff's next free throw, this one is also no good. Brought down by Richter. Over to May. May in the offensive zone. Has that ball knocked out of his hand. And they said he lost the ball. They're going to give that ball to Licking. That ball's knocked out of his hand clearly. But official ruled otherwise. Here's Wallace the other way. Wallace outside to Cook. Back to Wallace. Right at the top of the key. Wallace trying to get away from Richter. Turn, spins, still turning, still spinning. That's a 5 count. Now he gets it over to Keaton Cook. Cook gets a little pick from Huff, back to Wallace. Wallace trying to drive in all the way down, and it should be a charge, and it is a charge as Ethan Wilson-Weber took it, and Wallace gets hit with a charge call. 9 team fouls for Licking. That's their 3rd charge of this first half. Full court pressure by the Wildcats with 3:40 to go in the half. They still lead it by 9. Congo in the middle of the floor to Easton made to his little brother Bryson, but he can't get it to go down. And Keaton Cook brings down that rebound. Ball stolen away by the Tigers. And they'll say Salem ball. The ball hit. When Easton stole the ball hit Cook laying down. He was out of bounds with a foot on the line, and Salem gets the ball. The inbound to May, scores. Bryson May, he's got 8. It's 26 to 19. That shot by Cook was too hard, and Congo has it. Salem back to within 7 now, as Richter has it to the timeline. Richter over to Conkle. Conkle stops, goes across right into the hands of Keaton Cook, all the way down, and Conkle knocked it out of his hands. Good defensive play by Gunnar Conkle. Coming back, he took that ball right out of Cook's hands, who then tumbled into the matting below the stage. The ball will belong to Licking. That is their 7th steal. Tigers' 11th turnover. The inbound comes to Huff. Huff underneath, trying to bank it in. Can't get it to go. Weber brings down the rebound. Gets it off to Congo. A long pass to May in the corner. He cannot keep it alive. Tigers turn the ball over again. And a timeout called by Coach Mike Phillips of the Licking Wildcats. 2:48 to go in the half. 26-19, the Cat Classic back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
26-19, the Tigers and the Wildcats. Licking will inbound it after the turnover. They lead it by 7. With that ball, it's Sullins going into the corner to James, going down low. The McLeod back to Sullins for the 3, and it is off the iron. No good, but brought down by Licking's McLeod. Going underneath, taken there, and a shot blocked there by Richter, but a foul called on the Tiger player. Salem almost had to steal underneath the basket. Instead, they have to foul, and Austin Stevens goes to the line to shoot 2. That'll be Trey Richter's first foul. Free throw's no good. Licking not as hot from the stripe here in Salem as they were last Friday at St. James. They hit everything in that first half. Next one, this one is good. The lead to 8 as Gunnar Conkle has it at center. Goes down the right side, baseline, kicks it outside to Richter for the 3. It's too short. Gunnar Conkle brings it down. Turnaround jumper is pinballs in. Conkle with a rebound and a putback. He's got 8. 27-21, a 6-point lead. Now underneath, laying it in is Austin Stevens. Nice passing by Licking on the rush up the floor, and a nice setup, just handing it off to Stevens right in the paint. Here's Sanders over to Conkle. 29-21. Conkle all the way down, a shot off the glass, trickles in. Gunner with 10. Has a 6-point Licking lead. The other way, Cook. Inside, McLeod backs up, goes to Sullins. Right side pass, trying to dance in is James. His short jumper, it's good. Austin James gets his first of the second quarter, and again an 8-point Licking lead. With the ball, it's Trey Richter. Back to Sanders. Sanders trying to fire it over to Conkle. He does. in the middle of the floor to May, all the way down, scoops it up, no good. And knocking down Wilson Weber. He'll shoot a one and actually should be shooting two. I think the foul is going to be called on Connor McLeod. And it is on McLeod. It's his second. And Wilson Weber to the line to shoot two. Double bonus for Salem, single bonus for Licking. Free throw is no good. Caden DuBois checks in for May. 1:18 to go in the half. Next one by Wilson Weber. This one also no good. Richter brings it down for Salem, battling for it, ball loose. Taken there, and then a foul called on Wilson Weber as Sullins brought it down. So Ethan missed both free throws, and then he sends the Licking player to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Richter almost stole that ball, but couldn't out-battle the two Wildcats. And Carter Sullins goes to the line. He will shoot a 1-and-1. Sullins free throw. No good, but it's brought down there by Stevens. And then he hits Sullins right in the face with the ball and turns it over. Here comes Levi Smith all the way down. He is fouled and he'll go to the line. Sullins was not expecting that. He got plunked right in the noggin. Ball came loose. Even Levi Smith picked it up. Took it coast to coast, and McLeod gets his third foul. So Smith at the line. Salem is 0 for 3 from the stripe. It is an 8-point lead for Licking. Free throw is good by Smith. Minute 4 to go in this the half as Huff comes back in for McLeod. 31-24. Levi's next free throw. This one is also good. 6-point Licking lead. Bringing it down, Sullins down the left side. Guarded there by Richter. He goes to the middle of the floor. Now to the right side. Kicks it down the corner to Caden Cook. Cook from the high post, his jumper. Too hard. Comes down the hands of Stevens. Put back, no good. Richter brings it down, but then hands it to the Wildcats. And then a jump ball possession error will favor the Licking Wildcats. Tigers been very guilty of trying to save the ball, but not knowing where to throw it. They do not have a set outlet, and they throw it right in the middle of the floor, and many times it's been taken back by the opposing team. The inbound comes underneath, the shot up, no good by Huff, and then the ball loose on the floor, but a foul called on DuBois. So DuBois checks in. He fouled out of the JV game. Caden comes in, draws the foul, and J.B. Huff will go to the line to shoot two. He's 0 for 4 from the stripe. 6-point Licking lead. Free throw is good. DuBois checks out. Gunnar Conkle back in. J.B. Huff's next one. It also is good. Back to an 8-point Licking lead. Richter over to Smith. To Conkle in the middle of the floor. Outside it goes to Sanders. To Conkle. Baseline. Underneath it goes to Smith for the three-pointer. Way too hard. Brought down underneath by Licking. The pass goes up. And then Smith will knock down Sullins. As Levi was trying to get to the ball after a way too hard a three-point shot. Licking brings it down, and now they'll go shoot some more free throws. The Tigers shooting themselves in the foot. Levi Smith now with 3 fouls. You like his effort to get back. Tigers set up that 3 well. Just Levi was just too strong with it. Free throw is good by Sullins. DuBois back in. 34-25. Salem got it to within 6, then just couldn't hit anything. Next one is good as well by Sullins. And now a lane violation called on Licking. That basket does not count. So still a 9-point Licking lead. Sanders to Du Bois. Now to Richter. 19 seconds left. Back to Hayden Sanders. In the offensive zone. Stolen away by the Wildcats. Here they come again. It's Bartling all the way down. He just walked with it. No call there. Brought down by Richter. And then he is fouled underneath the basket, I believe by Bartling. And Bartling will have his second. Richter's free throw is no good. Salem has not shot well from the stripe in this second quarter. They've had now 6 opportunities. They made 2. 7th opportunity coming up here. This one is good. 8-point Licking lead. That ball thrown away by Keaton Cook. He tried to get it to Carter Sullins and threw it out of bounds right near the Licking bench. So it's 7.8 seconds left. Salem has the chance to cut in to the 8-point Licking lead. 7.8 seconds left in the half. The inbound comes out to Richter. On top, Gunnar Conkle. 4 seconds left to Richter for the 3. It's good! Richter hits the 3, and the Salem Tigers have battled back to within 5 of the Wildcats here at halftime. 34-29. We've got the Riverways Federal Credit Union halftime show coming up in 2.5 minutes. This is homecoming. It's also the Cat Classic here at the Salem High School Gymnasium between the Licking Wildcats and the Salem Tigers. We'll be back with that halftime show right after this break. Thanks for joining us for Tiger Basketball.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if Auto Owners make sense for you.
History is what makes the Bank of Salem different. We've been a part of this community since 1883, and we're the first bank in Salem, as well as one of the oldest banks in the Ozarks. We pride ourselves in our commitment to this community and make giving back a priority each year through our many donations and volunteer hours. Our employees are your neighbors, friends, and family who strive to make this community we call home the best it can be. Come bank with us at the Bank of Salem and be a part of Dent County history.
Welcome back to the Salem High School Gym. It's a halftime, and this has been a very good game between the Licking Wildcats and the Salem Tigers. Licking last Friday beat Salem 79-69, and that game got a little bit out of hand in the second half as Licking got a big lead. Tigers did battle themselves back into the game, got to it in 7, but that's as close as they could get, and Licking won it by 10. Well, tonight, Licking had as much as a 13-point lead in the game. The Tigers have battled back. Now a three-pointer by Trey Richter with about 2.5 seconds left to go in the half. Salem back to within 5, but there's been a lot of good passing by the Tigers, good passing by the Licking Wildcats, then some not-so-good plays. The Tigers have finished with 12 turnovers in that first half and give the Licking Wildcats a lot of credit with their 8 steals, by the way. They scored on 6 of those steals. That's 12 points in the game. But Licking has turned the ball over 8 times. Of that, 5 were unforced. They just turned the ball over on travels or a bad pass, and the Tigers were able to get 4 steals in that first half as well, plus 3 charging calls called against the Licking Wildcats in that first half. So a lot of different things going on in this game, but a lot of back and forth. Been a good game, exciting game for this pretty much sold-out gym here at the Salem High School campus, and they are enjoying a good basketball game between these old rivals. It is the Cat Classic. And they got the big Cat Classic golden basketball out there, more like probably bronze, but looks gold from this far away. And that is over the scorer's table. That will be awarded to the team that wins the game here tonight. Salem Tigers are being led by Gunnar Cockle. He's got 10 points. Gunnar with that sore ankle and all. He's really leading the charge of the Tigers. Bryson May with a very good first half. He's got 8. Following that, Ethan Wilson-Weber with 4, and Trey Richter has 4. A couple for Levi Smith. Hayden Sanders has a point in there as well for the Salem Tigers, who I mentioned had 12 turnovers, 4 steals in the first half, 6 of 11 from the stripe. And the Tigers finished with 13 rebounds, being led by Gunnar Conkle with 5, and Hayden Sanders with 4, and Trey Richter with 3. For the Licking Wildcats, they're being led by Austin James with 9 points. He's being fouled up by J.B. Huff with 6. Keaton Cook and Chris Bartling each have 4. Then 3 for Cole Wallace, 2 for Connor McLeod. 3 for Austin Stevens as well, and 2 for Connor McLeod, and 1 for Carter Sullins. A little different ball game when the Licking Wildcats, who went 10 for 10 in that game at St. James in the first quarter. In the first half, they've gone 7 of 17. That's less than 50%, and that's not very good free throw shooting. That has helped keep the score close as well. But neither team really tearing it up at the free throw line like the Wildcats did last Friday. And I mean, that was very impressive. I think in the first quarter in that game, if I'm not mistaken, and I think the Salem Tigers watched Licking hit the first 10 of 10 from the stripe. They finished 10 of 11 in that first quarter, and at the half, they had 16 of 22. So they definitely had their free throw shooting shoes on last week, but so far tonight 7 of 17, but they've got a lot of basketball left to go here at halftime. Salem outscored Licking in that second quarter 20-12 after trailing by 13 at the end of one quarter, 22-9. So it should be a very exciting second half coming your way on this homecoming night. Congratulations goes out to Faith LaJoy, crowned the homecoming queen between the JV and varsity games here tonight, but the JV did lose by a score of 69-21. We're going to come back in 2 minutes of the second half of this game between the Licking Wildcats and the Salem Tigers. It's the Cat Classic from the high school gym. Thanks for joining us, and back in 2 minutes. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Mobile banking with our credit union is awesome. 24/7 access. Check your account balance, pay bills, and make deposits with our mobile banking app. We belong to you, and we are here to meet your financial needs. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Positively different. Online at riverwaysfcu.org. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
We're getting ready for the second half of the Wildcat Tiger game. Glad to have you aboard on KSMO Media. Don't forget the Missouri Tigers take on Iowa State tomorrow on KSMO Radio. That'll be at 12:30. Immediately following that game, it'll be St. Louis Blues and Winnipeg Jets from the Scott Trade Center. That game will start at 2. We'll delay the broadcast on KSMO until 3 o'clock after the Missouri game. Don't forget our Lady Tigers will be at Mountain View Liberty Monday night, take on the Lady Liberty Eagles. That will be Monday night at Mountain View. We're getting ready to start this half. Both teams back on the floor. Salem will inbound it down by 5. Bartling on Conkle, getting ready to inbound. It is Trey Richter. And the ball loose, covered up by Easton May in the corner along with James, and that'll turn the ball over. That only took 4 seconds. Probably not the best play the Tigers could have started out the second half with. It's Licking coming back as Wallace has it. Over to Keaton Cook. Keaton trying to get away from May. He does. Jumps in. Jump shot will not fall. Brought down by Richter. Richter for Salem off to Conkle. Gunner at center court. Flips it in the corner to May. Puts up a 3. No good. Brought down there by Bartling. Back the other way. It's Wallace all the way down. Outside it goes to Cook for the 3. It's good. Tigers have had 2 chances to cut in the lead. They turned the ball over once, took a quick shot on a 3 and missed. Now back to an 8-point Licking lead. Here's May the other way. Easton May stops outside to Bryson May. Bryson trying to dance his way in. Had that ball partially blocked, and it comes down the hands of Huff. The other way, Bartling. 37-29. Bartling out to Cook for another 3-pointer, and it's pinballs out. No good. Looked really good from our angle, but did not go down. May off to Conkle. Conkle back to May. Bryson in the corner. Baseline. Spins, turns, runs into the man, and it's called for a travel. Bryson spun. Huff stood there, took the hit, and he travels with the ball. Tigers turned the ball over twice in their first 3 possessions and missed a long 3. 6:35 to go in this third quarter, just underway. Bartling, he has it guarded there by Smith, and a travel call on Chris Bartling turns the ball over. (37-29) our score. The Wildcats have the lead. Sanders going back to Conkle. Tigers need to get back to that second quarter action. Smith has that ball knocked away by Bartling, and he picks up the foul. It's his third. He'll check out. Coming in the ball game will be Austin Stevens. Conkle gets the inbound between the circles right now. Guarded there by Wallace. Gets a bit of a pick, kicks it outside to Smith. Levi back on top to Easton May. May back to Levi. Levi to the hole. Underneath, short jumper trickles in. 37-31, stolen there by Conkle. Conkle the other way, 1-on-2 all the way down, flips it up. It will not go, and a blocking foul called on Wallace. And Conkle the line to shoot 2. That ball hit the rim, rolled out, now it rolled in. And Gunner will shoot 2 free throws. He's got 10 in the game, 10 points. Ligging will send 2 players down. They do every time that a player goes to the line. And that free throw misses. Just a second under 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Gunner's next free throw. And this one is also no good. It comes out to Wallace. Wallace the other way. Wallace all the way down. His scoop blocked there by Sanders. Brought down by Conkle. And the ball goes out of bounds off Wallace. And it'll belong to Salem Tigers. Aiden Sanders with a block shot right there. Nice play. Wallace will check out. Sullen's in. 37-31. Hayden Sanders back to Levi Smith. Back to Sanders. Quickly down, stolen away though by Cook. Cook down against Sanders. Shot will not go. Hayden picks up the blocking foul after a little bit too long a pass. Too much air underneath it. And Keaton Cook, who really is very aware on the floor, saw that, came up, stole that ball easily, and forces the foul on Hayden, his second of the game. Keaton has got the 3, hits the free throw. He now has 8 in the game, 8 points. Richter and Bryson May back in the game as Ethan Wilson, Weber, and Sanders check out. Next free throw also good. Back to an 8-point lead. Smith to Easton May. Over to Levi Smith, the gunner Conkle. Conkle, left side to Richter. In the corner, Bryson May wants the 3, takes it, no good. Comes out in the hands of Stevens. Good opportunity by Bryson, would not fall. Sullins goes in the corner. 3 for James. It's off the iron. It's no good. Battled for and taken down by the Tigers. Nope, May had his foot out of bounds as he and Huff went for the ball. They'll say licking ball down in the corner. The inbound comes in, almost stolen by May. Comes down to Huff. Huff spins, turns. He walked with it. No call there. Ball knocked out of his hands by the Tigers. J.B. Huff turned, left his pivot foot. The officials didn't see it. Inbound comes to Huff. His short jumper, too short. Tipped out high and brought down by Conkle. Down to Smith. Smith on the baseline. Kicks it back to Gunner from 10. The jumper. It pinballed out. And in the hands of Stevens. And a foul called on Salem. Bryson May gets this foul. Or is that on Easton May? That's going to be on Easton. Well, I knew it was one of the two. Easton will check out. Wilson Weber back in the game. 4:55 to go, third quarter. A 5-2 scoring quarter so far here, with Licking with the extra points. They lead it by 8. Pass goes on top to Sullins. Sullins guarded there by Richter. Right side pass to Stevens. Down the corner. And the ball knocked out of the hands of Keaton Cook by Levi Smith. Ball stays with the orange-clad Licking Wildcats. In the Cat Classic, they lead it by 8. Pass comes out high, tipped, and still loose. Stolen by the Salem Tigers. Here's May all the way down. He's going to get called for a charge. Bryson dropped the shoulder, gets called for a charge, and the Tigers have missed numerous scoring opportunities here in the second quarter with opportunities to get back in the game. They've turned the ball over 3 times, charged, and missed a couple of long threes. They've got 1 basket. Defensively, they're doing a pretty good job to stop the Licking Wildcats. All the way down goes Sullins. He goes over the top and draws a charge. Wilson Weber now has drawn 3 charges in the game as Carter Sullins went over top of him. Second team foul on the Wildcats. Here's Richter to Smith, now to May. Bison getting it up to Conkle. Conkle walks with the ball. Five turnovers in this third quarter already for Salem, trailing it only by 8. Here's Sullins. Sullins kicks it outside to McLeod, who's back in the game with 3 fouls. On the baseline, the shot no good. Brought down on the backside by Ralston Stockard, and he is fouled, I believe, by Gunnar Conkle. And Levi Smith got some cramping going on in his right leg. Actually, going to call that foul on Ethan Wilson Weber. Gunnar reached in and saw his hand come in. He didn't get the call as Wilson Weber put the body on Stockard. 4:04 to go in this third quarter. 39-31. Levi Smith has had cramping issues all season long. And it's like seizes up on him and he can't even bend his leg. It's very unusual. But they're going to help him over to the bench and try and work on that leg. See if they can get that thing loosened up. 39-31. Stockard will go to the line to shoot 2. Licking 2 for 2 from the stripe here in this third quarter. Free throw is good. Back to a 9-point Licking lead. And he hits them both. Tigers get up the court as here comes Gunnar Conkle over the timeline out of May. From the free throw line, the jumper too short. Brought down by McLeod. Tigers are not able to hit the ocean right now in this third quarter. Pass right side to Stockard. Back to Sullins. Sullins down low inside to McLeod. Guarded there by Wilson Weber. McLeod spinning out to Stockard. To Sullins trying to dance in. Back to McLeod. Baseline shot blocked there by Wilson Weber and taken down by Gunnar Conkle. Long pass to May. May lost the basketball and it goes out of bounds off of Sullins. Bryson May trying to maybe do a little too much there. Lost the balls. He was in position to try and shoot. Maybe he's trying to speed it up a little too much. Richter now to Conkle. Short jumper. It's good. Salem now with 4 points in this third quarter, but they only trail it by 8 in the corner. It's James. James trying to dance in. His fadeaway jumper's good. Boy, that kid's got a nice shot. Very smooth. Back to a 10-point lead just that quick. Here's Sanders. Throw too high for May. Throws it away. Here comes James all the way down. James outside it goes to Stevens. Stevens to Sullins. And he walked with the ball. There have been a lot of traveling calls in this game by both teams. Considering we're this far into the season, usually these little takeoff patterns happen early in the season. There have been a lot of them tonight. I haven't kept track of the travelings, but it's, I'd say, at least 6 called on both teams this tonight. Here's Conkle all the way down. Outside to Sanders for the 3. It's offline. Brought down by May. May, turn, spin, short jumper. It won't go, and he draws the foul. I believe that might be on McLeod. That would be his 4th. And May will go to the line to shoot 2. Tigers down by 10. 43-33 third quarter action with 2:42 to go. And that is going to be on McLeod. It will be his 4th. May to shoot the free throws. Makes the first. Huff back in. McLeod checks out. Bryson May with another opportunity coming up. And this one, no good. Brought down underneath. Tipped up, brought down by Richter. And a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Salem Tigers. He and Nicky Hood battled. Salem will have the ball on the baseline, trailing it by 9. Tigers need to take some liberty with these opportunities. The shot missed by Bryson May, brought down by Hood. Boy, Salem has missed some close-in shots. Here's James, out on top to Hood for the 3. No good. Richter brings down that rebound. Trey Richter off to Gunnar Conkle, who will walk it up to the timeline. Gets by Sullins. Outside it goes to Sanders. Sanders set up for the 3, goes back to Richter, guard there by Hood. Back to Sanders. James with him on top. May. Left side to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle back to Sanders. Open for the 3. It's good. 43-37. A long pass almost stolen away by Conkle as he got up there and tipped that ball out of bounds away from James after the long pass by Licking. James will check out, so will Stockard. Back in the game is Keaton Cook. Cook will flip it in to Sullins, guarded there by Richter. Almost lost it. Sullins trying to get by, kicks it outside to Cook. Back out on top to Hood. Hood trying to dance in. Shot will not go, and Ethan Wilson-Weber brings it down, and he is fouled. And the Tigers will be at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. So Wilson-Weber with the rebound, and he'll shoot a 1-and-1. Ethan has missed his 2 free throws earlier. Tigers could make it a 4-point game. If Ethan can hit both, it'll be a 1-and-1. Foul, by the way, was called on Nicky Hood. Huff back in, so is Wallace. So is Stockard. He's now back in after checking out. Keaton Cook back in the game as well. Salem 1 of 4 from the stripe here in this third quarter. Be a lot closer. They can make some of these free throws. Coach Carty talking with the officials over there. Levi Smith still massaging that. Now they're saying 5 team fouls. I thought it was 6 actually, but not a shooting foul. So Salem will have the ball underneath the basket. Going off what they had on the scoreboard clock, and I didn't think they had that many fouls, but sometimes you lose track during the game. Pass goes outside to Richter for a 3. It's good! It's a 3-point ball game with 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Wallace the other way, out to Stockard. Stockard down low to Huff. Huff against Wilson-Weber, missed it. Ball loose underneath, tipped out of bounds by Keaton Cook. It'll belong to the Salem Tigers. A 1-possession game. Now they're going to say it's Licking ball. Or they're going to still say it's Salem ball. Going to call a foul on Nicky Hood. That's the 16th foul. That's what they did. Pass to Conkle all the way down. Off the glass. Won't go. Brought down to control by Ethan Wilson-Weber and one of the Licking Wildcats. I'm assuming it'll be a possession arrow and will favor the Wildcats. Again, Salem missing from 2 feet away. They've had numerous opportunities. They just won't elevate the ball off the glass, and the ball ends up hitting the bottom of the rim. 1:09 to go. Wallace kicks it outside to Stevens. Stevens hanging on to it, looking for Wallace, walked with the ball. Wow, they're going to call a foul on May. He actually walked with the ball. I thought they were going to call that. Instead, they called a foul on Bryson May. Be the 5th team foul for Salem Tigers, his 3rd. Inbound comes to Wallace. Wallace and basically a moving pick called on Huff. So Huff sets a moving pick. It's called for it. And with 58 seconds left, Salem has the ball back. Full court pressure by the Wildcats, stolen away and put in on a bad pass by Gunnar Conkle. He tried to get it past Cook. He stole it and laid it in. Now back to 5, down the other way. Bryson May lays it up and in. 45-42, Wallace down. A little track meet, just flips it out there, stolen away by Gunnar Conkle. The long pass, but he turns it right back over, and then a walk called on Keaton Cook. He turns it right back over. A little bit of a comedy of errors here in the last couple of seconds with some turnovers. But the Tigers are within 3, 45-42, 31.6 seconds left. And Coach Carty calls a timeout. Back at 30 seconds, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, turnovers by both teams real in this third quarter. After some really good plays to make steals, a nice job by Keaton Cook to get the steal and lay in the basket on a bad effort there by Gunnar Conkle. Gunnar usually a little bit wiser than that, but got to give credit to Cook. He read it, timed his leap perfectly, stole the ball, laid it in. But Gunnar usually fakes that throw and then takes off up the sideline. This time it got out of his hands, but the Tigers responded right back on a Bryson May layup. And then each team just decided to turn the ball back over to each other. Tigers within 3, 45-42, Licking on top. Pass in the corner to Conkle. Double team, Gunnar on top to Richter. Richter to the paint, to the hole, lays it up. It's nowhere near the basket, goes up, and Wallace brings it down. Wallace outside, it goes to James for a 3. Off the rim, brought down by Ethan Wilson-Weber. Weber gets it outside to Richter. Richter, a long pass off the hands of Sanders and out of bounds. Hayden had it, just didn't bring it in, and the ball goes out of bounds with 8.9 seconds left. Here's Wallace against Richter. Wallace brings it into the offensive zone, kicks it outside to Stevens, and I think a foul's going to be called on the Salem Tigers. Bryson May with 1.2 seconds left. And that is May's 4th foul. The Tigers cannot afford to lose anybody. And a timeout called by Coach Mike Phillips of Licking. 1.2 seconds left in the third quarter. 45-42 Cats. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Licking will have the ball on the sideline with 1.2 seconds left. Inbounding that will be Stevens. They'll try and probably get off a 3 here unless they can find somebody open underneath. Stevens fired the ball, stolen away by Dubois, and time runs out. Good job by Caden Dubois to knock that ball down. Didn't get the steal, but he got the block. 45-42 after 3 quarters. It's Licking on top. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only. Start the fourth quarter, and Chris Bartling back in the game. Pretty much their starters are back in the game. Tigers have Levi Smith at the end of the bench. He may be done for the night. They keep trying to stretch those calf muscles out. He's been cramping up. Salem down by 3. Richter trying to get it in. Fires the ball in the corner to Sanders. Sanders in the middle of the floor to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle from 10 to jumper. It pinballs around, will not go. And Hayden DuBois and Easton May all go over top of Huff as he brings down the rebound. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for Licking. It's going to be DuBois getting the call. Both of them were up against Huff, who's towers over both. JB Huff 2 of 6 tonight from the stripe. He will shoot a 1-and-1. Each team in the single bonus, the 1-and-1 at this time. The free throw, it is short, no good, brought down by Richter. Gives it off to Sanders, back to Richter. Richter back to Sanders in the offensive zone. Hayden pulls up, slips, falls down. Travels with the ball. 45-42 as Hayden came down, tried to pull up with a hockey stop and ended up on his side. Wallace the other way into the offensive zone. Still a Licking 3-point lead. Bartling in the corner. Getting it there is James. Kicking outside to Huff. He traveled with the ball. JB Huff turns the ball over. That is the Licking Wildcats' 8th turnover of this second half. Inbound comes to Conkle, back to DuBois. Caden back to Conkle, guarded there by Bartling. Back to DuBois. Need a little bit of help here as Gunner gets in the middle of the floor now to Richter. Richter into the zone, stops, bounce pass to Gunner Conkle. Conkle, guarded there by Bartling. Gets a little bit of a pick, trying to kick it down low. Trying to fire it outside there and taken there by Richter. Ball still loose on the floor, taken by Conkle. It's tied up. And we're going to have a jump ball. And again, the Tigers turn the ball over again. 7:02 to go. That is their 10th turnover of the second half. 22 now on the night. The other way, here's Bartling. Bartling into the paint, stops, kicks it, trying to kick it outside. Fires it over in the corner to Keaton Cook. Jumper from the corner. It's no good. Wallace brings down the rebound. Wallace turns, spins, out on top to James. James back to Wallace, now to Bartling. 6:40 to go, fourth quarter to Cole Wallace. Wallace handing that ball off to Keaton Cook. Cook, a very good three-point shooter, as is Austin James, who just had the ball. Now trying to backdoor it, coming down to Cook. Turn around, banks it in, and then the foul by Sanders. Try a little alley-oop over there. Cook got it on the backside. Sanders did a good job of not letting him shoot, then let him go, and he was able to put it in. Then Hayden ranged in, got his third foul. Not only the basket was scored, but now he gets to add to it. Possibly. The old-fashioned three-point play effort, and it is good. Back to a 6-point Licking lead. The inbound to Easton May. Easton moves the ball up the floor. Down the sideline. Goes into the corner. Out on top to Richter. Salem down by 6 now. Gunnar Conkle. Gunnar trying to dance in. Goes to Richter. Three-pointer. Up. It rims in. Richter with 3 threes. He's got 10. The Tigers back to it in 3. Here's James on the sideline. His short jumper. No good. Brought down by Richter, but no, they say it was tipped by Richter out of bounds. Trey tried to bring it down, couldn't haul it in. Licking ball under the basket. Trying to get in, they do to Bartling. Bartling on the baseline, comes down, lays it up, and in. 50-45. Richter trying to get it in, does to Easton May. Full court pressure by the Wildcats. Pass comes to Hayden Sanders, quickly down to Gunnar Conkle. Gunnar stops, goes across to Richter for another three. His rim's out, but he is fouled there by James, and Trey will shoot 3 free throws. Austin James will pick up that foul. 50-45. He could bring Salem to within 2 if he can hit all 3. Trey with 10 points on the night. He battling a sore right knee. Kind of tweaked on him in the St. James tournament. 5:34 left to go. First free throw short. Tigers now 7 of 18 from the stripe. Licking 11 of 21. Next one by no good by Trey. No loft at all of these shots by Trey Richter. They're hitting the rim and just bounding away. Next one, and this one again comes out. He missed all 3. Brought down by Bartling. Well, the Tigers have had chances. They just have not been able to produce on some of those chances. Now the handoff to Wallace. Wallace goes in the corner to James. James trying to flip it in to Huff. Huff turns, spins. Little baby hook is good. Oh. Back to a 7-point Licking lead. Boy. Here's Trey Richter. Down the right wing, guarded by Wallace. Back on top, Gunnar Conkle. Conkle with 12 in a game. He'll be fouled there, and he'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. As Austin James went for the steal. The Tigers right now shooting 7 of 20 from the free throw line. Licking, by the way, they are shooting 12 of 22. Take those 5 points. That really makes a big difference that they've gotten on free throws that Salem has not. Conkle is 2 for 4. Free throw, no good. Brought down and controlled by the Wildcats, Sullins. Carter Sullins in the corner. Hanging that ball off. Getting it there is Cook, back to Sullins. Sullins will hand that off to Stockard. Stockard back to Cook. Cook to Sullins. Sullins trying to get it to Cook, tipped out of bounds by Gunnar Conkle. 4:41 to go, fourth quarter. Wildcats have a 7-point lead. Stockard trying to get it in. Fires it in the middle of the floor, goes to Bartling. Bartling stops to Huff. Huff shot blocked away by May. Easton May went up, batted it away. A left-handed fly swat. 4:36. Huff out on top to Bartling. Hands that ball off to Sullins. Right side to Cook for a long 3. It's good. I'll give credit to Licking Wildcats. Every time Salem comes close, they get fortunate, and then the Tigers will turn the ball over, and Bryson May has that one go off his knee out of bounds. 10-point Licking lead. It was 3 moments ago. And Licking has gone on a 7-0 run. Down is Sullins, going all the way down. Kicks it outside to Stockard for a 3, and it's good. Stockard buries the 3. Now Conkle the other way. Conkle. Outside it goes to Sanders for a 3. It's way short, partially tipped. Bartling flipping it down there, and a long pass. Tipped on the floor, taken there by Licking, out to Stockard. He's going to take another 3, and he missed that one. Brought down by Bartling. Bartling kicks it outside, 3:45 to go. 58-45, and now foul called on May as he pushed off a little bit on J.B. Huff. For Easton, he's got 4. Well, the Tigers with 25 turnovers in this game. Licking has 16. And Salem was within 3. Now they're within 13. Huff to the line. He will shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw is good. Cat Classic here at the high school gym. It's been a good one, but the Wildcats have started to pull away here late in the fourth quarter as Huff makes them both. Wildcats have now gone, they're going to steal the ball right here on the inbound. Stolen back by Sanders. And back come the Salem Tigers in the offensive zone. May to the hole. Double dribbles. Timeout called by Coach Carty. 60-45, 3:31 left to go. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Land is selling at an all-time high. Backed by almost 4 decades of experience, Big Iron Missouri agents Justin Hubbs and Gage Saulbeamer provide you with a seamless selling experience. They will get your property sold via listing or unreserved online auction. Big Iron Realty has the experience you deserve, proven results, with an enormous viewing audience of buyers, creating higher selling prices. Let's have a conversation. Call Justin Hubbs or Gage Saulbeamer today.
3:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Bartling will inbound it, 60-45. Wildcats with the lead. They've outscored Salem big time here as Sullins has it. Ball still loose, taken away by May. May all the way down, tries to lay it up, and in he does. That's only the second basket in this fourth quarter by the Salem Tigers. With 3:13 to go, they trail it by 13. The pass tipped away by May, and Easton's going to get called for a foul, and Huff will shoot a double bonus, and Easton May will be finished for the night. May finishes with 2 points. And Huff to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Huff right now is 4 of 9 from the stripe. 13-point licking lead. Tigers, prior to that basket by Bryson May, had only had 1 basket. Now it's a 3 by Richter early in the fourth quarter to bring Salem to within 3. But then the Tigers unable to get anything accomplished on 4 free throws and a lot of turnovers. And Huff hits them both. And Licking now 5 of 6 from the stripe here in this fourth quarter. May the other way. Down against Huff, lays it up and in. (62-49). Here's James the other way, down to Huff. He puts it off the glass, no good. Missed the second one. Got his own rebound, but then brought down by Conkle. All the way down to Hole, lays it up and in. 2:40 to go, 62-51. The pass the other way to Bartling. Bartling all the way down, flips it up and in. He's got a charge called on him, no. And take that basket off. Bartling with his 4th foul. Tigers down by 11. With 2:32 to go. Game has seen runs by each team. Long pass to Trey Richter. Richter coming down the floor all the way down. Trying to bank it in. He does it. And foul called. Richter is falling down. Flipped it to the basket. It went through. And he'll go to the line to shoot an extra shot. Trey Richter is kind of falling down. Just flipped it up right off the square on the shooter's square off the basket. Went right through. He's got a free throw now, and he's only 1 of 5, and he missed that one. Brought down by Sullins. The Tigers free throw shooting abysmal here in this game. Now underneath it, the shot up, missed there by James, but he is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Both teams in a double bonus, by the way. Salem down by 9. But the missed free throws have killed him. Salem is 1 of 6 in this fourth quarter. James' free throws no good. Licking was 5 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Now 5 of 7. James would get another one. 2:18 to go. Still plenty of time. Next one, no good, but brought down by Stockard. Stockard getting it back out on top to Wallace. That's a big rebound. Getting it back to Sullins. Sullins is fouled there by Caden Du Bois, and Sullins will go to the line to shoot 2. Caden gets his third foul, so Easton May out of the game. And Bryson has 4. Now Du Bois has 3. Free throw is up and through. Gets a shooter's bounce there. Does Carter Sullins. Hit the back of the support, went straight up in the air, fell through as Ethan Wilson Weber back in the game. 2:08 to go, 10-point Licking lead as the next one by Sullins is no good, and Weber brings down that rebound. He's got 5 on the night. Now Richter over to Gunnar Conkle, back to Richter. Richter outside Sanders. Sanders the 3, way too hard. Comes off the rim, taken down by Richter, takes it back underneath. Put up and missed there by May, and he is fouled. Tigers trying to bring it back to within single digits here as May will go to the line to shoot 2. Bryson with 15 points in the night. Huff is going to come back in the ball game after the first free throw. And it is good. Salem now 1 of 7 in this fourth quarter. They are 2 of 13 in the second half. That's a big difference in this game. Next one, it is also good. Bryson May with 17. The Tigers are still down by 8. The pass comes over to Cook. Fires in the middle to 4 to Huff. Huff down. Goes right over top of Richter, but they're going to call a blocking foul on Trey. As Huff went right over top of him. But Richter may have turned the body a little bit. Huff's an imposing figure at 6'4". And he'll get his second foul, and Huff to the line to shoot 2 more. He has 12 in the game. And his free throw is good. He's hitting the free throws, Huff is. Now in the critical part of the game. Next free throw is no good. Comes out of the hands of Sanders. Salem down by 9. Pass comes down to May. May all the way down from 10. The jumper's up off the iron. No good. Brought down by Cook. Cook the other way to Wallace. Wallace down the right wing to the middle of the floor. Kicks it off to Cook. He'll take a 3. Nope. He's going to pull it back up. Take some time off the clock down to 1:22, and Gunnar Conkle will get a foul on Wallace. For Gunnar, that'll be his second foul. He's out there battling until his ankle is sore. He's not quite as active as he was in that second quarter. And the free throw way offline by Wallace. Huff checks out. Bartling back in with 1:21 to go. Next one by Wallace. This one also no good, brought down by May. Bryson May. Long pass to Sanders. Jump shot way too hard. Brought down on the backside by Sullins. Nobody down to play defense, and James will lay it up and in. 1 minute left to go. 66-55. Licking with the lead. Pass to May. May all the way down will lay it up and in, but no basket. Foul called on the floor with 55.8 seconds left. And Bryson May will shoot 2 again. Bryson with 17 points. Conkle, who really turned it on that second quarter, right now 14. Free throw no good. The Tigers been without Levi Smith for most of the second half. He had a basket early in the third quarter and then got cramps. That free throw is good. Salem down by 10 with 53 seconds to go. Bartling down the middle of the floor. Ball knocked out of his hands by May. With 48 seconds to go. Wildcats trying to win the Cat Classic again. Fast comes in, comes back out to Wallace, flips it over to Austin James. Tied up by Du Bois, and Caden will pick up the foul, his fourth. And Austin James to the line. Turnovers and missed free throws in this one for the Salem Tigers. And many a missed short shot. That one's good. Austin James hits that free throw. He's got 13. Actually, he's got 14 now with that free throw. And that one misses, brought down by Wilson Weber, but he walked with the ball. That is the Tigers' 16th turnover in this second half. The inbound comes to James off the glass and in. Tigers now down by 13. 30 seconds to go. Congo all the way down will lay it up and get it to fall. That one's good, but a little bit too late now. As a foul called on Richter, and Sullins will go to the line to shoot two. 11-point Licking lead. They can make it a 5 possession game if he can make them both. Lots of free throws in the second half by the Wildcats. And that one is missed. $18 free throws after this one. And they made 9. 70-58. Long pass to Conkle. Conkle's one to shoot the three, does shoot the three, and it is good. 15 seconds left. A timeout called by Coach Carty with Salem down by 9 and 15 seconds to go. 70-61 our score. Licking on top. We'll come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Do-it-right deals are now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Valvoline Max Life Oil, 5 quarts and a MicroGuard filter for $30.99. Superstar 8-gauge 12-foot booster cables at $26.99 and a 75-piece specialty bit set for $14.99. K&H Auto Supply in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
'60-61, Licking with the lead. Just 15 seconds to go. Tigers have played very well. After getting down 22-9, they came back, got the game within 3. That's as close as they got. Had numerous chances to shrink it, but just couldn't get it done. Now the inbound comes to Cook. He is fouled with 12 seconds left by Hayden Sanders. Hayden has 4 fouls now. Keaton Cook, who has 17 points in this game, he'll shoot 2 more free throws. And the first one is good. Pretty well puts an end to this game with now a 4-possession game. Weber back in. Wilson Weber comes in for Du Bois. And the next free throw is no good, brought down by Wallace in the corner. Out to Cook, Costa James. James over to Sullins. He just stands there now, getting it back to James. Bartling there, 2 seconds left. Congle steals it to May, but that's it. The buzzer goes, and the Licking Wildcats beat the Salem Tigers by a score of 71-61 to win the Cat Classic here, sponsored by Town and Country Bank. Congratulations, the Licking Wildcats, on winning the Cat Classic. We're going to come back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. This is Tiger Basketball. You're listening to it and watching it on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best health care one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town and Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town and Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town and Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Well, it was a close game. We had a 3-point ball game, and I'll tell you what, it looked very, very appetizing for the Salem Tigers. Had a couple opportunities to tie the game or maybe even go ahead, but turnovers really did them in, and also the missed free throws. But really, both teams missed an awful lot of free throws tonight. Licking ended up going 21 of 41 in the game, so just a shade over 50%. Salem Tigers 10 of 26, about 40%. And those missed free throws, they'll come back and they'll haunt you virtually every single time. I guess the closest the game was really was early in the fourth quarter. Trey Richter had hit a three to bring Salem within 3. Got fouled shooting another 3 and had 3 free throws to possibly tie the game. Tigers couldn't get any of those free throws to go down, and Licking immediately came down. They got a basket and a 5-point lead. Then they expanded out to 13 again. Finally, Tigers did get it back to within 10. If they lose to Licking again for the second straight game by 10 points, 71-61 after losing at St. James by that score of 79-69. So, again, a tough loss for the Salem Tigers to fall 0-14 on the year. But And they just got to stop the turnovers. If they can stop those turnovers and hit some free throws, this team could upset some people, but they've got to do it. They've got to believe that they can do it, and that's the hardest part when you're struggling to believe, yes, we can win this game, but to have to go and then do it on the floor. That's something that the Tigers just have not yet been able to do this year. But they continue to try. They play hard. Give them a lot of credit. But sometimes some mistakes made, traveling calls, missing some layups when opportunities present themselves. Got to make those shots. You got to concentrate. You got to work at it, and hope Tigers can continue to work on it in practice and be able to move that forward when we get to SCA play, and that begins next week. So Tigers will be up against some challenge. SCA Conference, very tough conference this year, and they will have to play their best against their SCA competition that is getting ready to start here next week. 28 turnovers for the Salem Tigers, including 16 in the second half. So that's way too many turnovers. Salem finished with 8 steals in the game. For the Licking Wildcats, they had just 18 with turnovers. That's still quite a few, but not terrible. 12 steals, though, in the game, and a lot of those steals came in the first half. And, they capitalized a lot on those. They only scored off 2 of the 4 steals that they had in that second half. Salem Tigers also scored off 2 of the 4 steals they had in the second half. Leading scorer in the ball game was Gunnar Conkle. He had 19 points. He had a good, strong second quarter, had a good, strong fourth quarter, finishing hard late. Finished with 19. Bryson May had 18 points and 12 for Trey Richter for the Salem Tigers to lead the way. Then 4 points each for Levi Smith, Hayden Sanders, and Ethan Wilson Weber. For the Licking Wildcats, they were led by Keaton Cook with 18 points. He was followed by Austin James with 17, 13 for J.B. Huff, and then it tails off to 6 points for Chris Bartling, 5 for Roston Stockard, then 3 points each for Cole Wallace and Austin Stevens, and then a couple of points for Carter Sullins and Connor McLeod. As I mentioned, 21 of 41 from the free throw line for the Wildcats. They finished with 28 rebounds in the game. Their leading rebounders were Cole Wallace, Austin Stevens, J.B. Huff. Was Chris Bartling with 7. And then 4 for those gentlemen I just mentioned. Then 3 for Carter Sullins and Keaton Cook. And then 1 each for Connor McLeod, Nicky Hood, and Roston Stockard. The Salem Tigers, their leading rebounder was Trey Richter with 7. Gunnar Conkle had 6. Ethan Wilson Weber finished with 5. 4 for Hayden Sanders, and a couple for Bryson May in the game. Salem finished with in the contest. He is the only one to foul out of the contest. So, interesting ball game, but the Cat Classic again won by the Licking Wildcats as they beat Salem 71-61 earlier in the night, 69-21. The JV of Salem lost to Licking as well. This was homecoming, and Faith LaJoy was crowned the homecoming queen in between the varsity and the JV ball game. So full night here at the Salem High School gym as the Licking Wildcats come to town, and they beat the Salem Tigers in JV and in varsity action, and beat Salem both times they played them this year, and both times they beat them by 10. We're going to come back in 2 minutes and wrap things up here for the Salem High School gym. Licking 71, Salem 61. Back in 2. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Inman Insurance in Rolla and Salem if Auto Owners make sense for you.
History is what makes the Bank of Salem different. We've been a part of this community since 1883, and we're the first bank in Salem, as well as one of the oldest banks in the Ozarks. We pride ourselves in our commitment to this community and make giving back a priority each year through our many donations and volunteer hours. Our employees are your neighbors, friends, and family who strive to make this community we call home the best it can be. Come bank with us at the Bank of Salem and be a part of Dent County history.
Salem Tigers fall to Licking 71-61, 0-14 on the season. And they'll be back in action next week in SCA play. And that'll be interesting to see. There are some weather issues that may be coming up during the middle of the week, so we will keep you posted on that. Don't forget, tomorrow on KSMO Radio, the Missouri Tigers take on Iowa State. 12:30 is that game time. It's actually the pregame show, 1 o'clock game time, and that'll be against Iowa State, Missouri Tigers, and Iowa State. And don't forget, too, that we'll have Blues hockey for you. They'll take on the Winnipeg Jets at 2 o'clock tomorrow at the Enterprise Center. I think I called it Scott Trade Center earlier. Enterprise Center. And we're going to delay the broadcast of that one until 3 o'clock here on KSMO Media. We thank you for joining us here on KSMO. For Jim back at the station, for Ben doing the video work, my name is Stan Stevens. Thanks for joining us on KSMO Media. We hope you enjoyed the game. Good one. A few too many mistakes by the Salem Tigers. But one of these days, they're going to get that first win, and when they do, things just may change drastically. Let's hope for them. The kids are working hard. Get that first win. That'll be a much, much welcome treat for them. In the meantime, have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Good night from the high school gymnasium.
Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Media was brought to you by the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Carroll Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent, Hometown Processing, Big Iron Realty, Inman Insurance, Progressive Ozark Bank, Flying W Store and Camping LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, That Special Touch Florist and Gifts, Dent County Rental, and Wilson Mortuary. Be sure to join us next time on KSMO Media for exciting Salem Tiger basketball.